creator, we will blaze a brand new path. When we let go of fear, the greed turns into laughter. Unity of all people, that is what we're after. Cruising down the red road with sweetgrass on my dashboard. Used to drug and drink, but now I'm sober, now I'm faster. Sharp as a tack, he told me, can't hold me back now. I just want to build a new world for the children. With love, prayer, and unity, this nation is rebuilding. Up from the ash of genocide and division. Red, black, yellow, white as one, that's the vision. Every race participates in this new beginning. Sacred is the masculine and sacred is the feminine. Infinite, indigenous, continuous, deliberate. Nothing can stop the people once they got their intentions set. Some people say that the land can be owned. Some people say that the land can be owned. But deep in our hearts we know that isn't so, cause we don't even own this flesh or this bone. No, we can't take it with us on the soul's journey home. No, the only thing we own is the lessons that we know. So when we wake from the slumber, to remember we are one. One beautiful people under one beautiful sun. We must also release all claims to the earth, cause she don't belong to us, we belong to her. Ooh. Mother Earth was meant to be a place where we can learn. We pray to He Sapa for a blessing on the world. We practice satyagraha because violence doesn't work. We pray for those who are injured and those who injure. Unconditional prayers for the whole wide world. We sun dance year round, yeah, we let the sage burn. Cause when we pray for the people, we will start to understand what it means to be true people, what it means to be true people. We are all just cradled in the sky and the sand. We are all just strands in the master plan. Cause together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Can I hear you guys say that? Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve.
Together there is nothing that we cannot achieve.
Find love, find healing, find unity. Honjo nahasli, honjo nahasli, honjo nahasli, honjo nahasli. Thank you. I'm very honored to be here. It's a joy and a blessing. And this little song is called Thank You. And in Native culture, as with all cultures around the world, we have a lot of thank you songs, you know, giving thanks. And this song is to thank the Creator, because I'm actually pretty lucky to be alive, honestly. I started to do drugs and alcohol when I was 11 years old. And that led me to some pretty unsafe places, as you can imagine, especially as a woman, especially as a brown woman, as a Native woman. We're often seen as the most inconsequential, disposable things by mainstream society. So a lot of bad stuff happened to me. A lot of bad stuff happened to my body. People did things to me that I wish they didn't do. And they took advantage of me, put stuff in my drink. You know how it goes. And so for a long time, I hated myself for all of that. Because all the negative things that people did to me, I thought they meant that I was negative and I was nasty and tainted and bad and ugly and all that. So the alcoholism got even worse, because I just started to continue to drink away the pain, smoke away the pain, pill away the pain. And when I was 20 years old, thank goodness, I broke my hip and my spine. And that was actually great because it taught me to kneel down and pray. And honestly, I wasn't sure if anyone was listening on the other side of the telephone, but I had no choice. I couldn't help but say, Creator, I'm ready to get sober. And I really meant it for the first time. And sure enough, didn't happen right away, but man, that prayer was answered like a hurricane. All these beautiful people started coming into my life, started teaching me stuff. And some mentors in particular, they taught me that addiction was not really my problem. It was the abuse that I was carrying that was the deeper root of the problem. And they said, you gotta heal that. And then one of the things they told me to heal, they said, it's not your fault. What happened to you is not your fault. No one ever told me that before.
Nope.
And they also told me, you are sacred. No one ever told me that before either. They said, you are sacred. Your body is sacred. And they also said, you know what, you're blaming yourself for this. Like, oh, if I wouldn't have drank that night, that wouldn't have happened. Or if I would have run away, that wouldn't have happened. Or if I would have done the karate chop, that wouldn't have happened. Or if I would have said no a little differently, that wouldn't have, it was always my fault. So it's not your fault. And they said people might have touched your body, but they can never, ever touch your spirit. And that is what you are. You are your spirit, she said. So they never even touched you.
Word.
Because you can never touch the body. I mean the spirit. That is something that is sovereign. And they said, you are Creator's warrior. And if you want, Creator would like you to fight for him in this army of love. And I said, are you sure I'm not too tainted for Creator's army of love? I think I've done some pretty awful stuff. I said, no, you're not. They said, but if you want to be a warrior for Creator, I said, yeah, I want to be a warrior for Creator. I'm not doing anything else better. Just sitting around. They said, okay, well, you're gonna fight the best for Creator without those chemicals in your body and in your brain, because Creator gave you a sober mind, and that sober mind is sacred. And that's your mind that Creator gave you, and you're always gonna fight really good that way. Hard to go into the battle high or drunk. And so if you wanna fight in that way, you can. And so I wanna thank all of you tonight, because you're the people I fight for. And you're the reason I can say that on December 15th, I will be 10 years completely sober.
Woo!
So this song is just to thank the Creator, because it all started with that prayer. And you know, I never went to AA, but you know, they say in AA, you can't do it alone. You need Creator. And I think that applies to everything. We need Creator for everything. And it showed me someone was on the other side of the phone. And I don't know what Creator is. I'm not going to pretend like I do. But I know that it loves us, and I know that it's listening. I just want to thank you for everything you do. I just want to thank you, Creator, for everything you are. You taught me how to love myself when nobody else believed in me, and they didn't see what you see. So now I give it all